What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, man? It's your boy Johnny Mac coming at y'all once again with that Hurt Feelings report. All right, man. Today is Thursday, May 28th, 2026. Time now is 8:22 p.m. Your boy's in the beautiful city of Slidell, Louisiana, man. Oh man, and we've been having some rainy weather. Oh man, the rain just don't want to stop. I had to get out there today and cut my grass, and it was real sloppy, right? Uh, Usually I cut my neighbor grass too, but I wasn't able to get to his because it's a little sloppy. So hopefully this weekend I can finish up because I got to move a couple of cars out the way, cut my grass. Um, Hopefully I can knock it out this weekend, man. Hopefully the higher beam works in my favor, hold the rain off, let it dry up just a little bit, so I won't be slopping all over the place. But man, I take these little short breaks away from the podcast thing, but right now I'm back for a little while. You know, I just been living life, man. I'm just trying to balance life, and it seems like the closer I get to retirement from my retirement job, um, the more financial hardships my retirement job causes me, right? Um, So, and you know me, I'm transparent with everything. So my last paycheck was around $1,800, right? So you got to realize, right? We get paid every 14 days, and we work 10 days, right? So we work 10 days worth of work, right? For and take home $1,800. And so I hopped in a truck today, and today and tomorrow I would be at like 1,300, right? Now you do the math on that. That's 2 days worth of work, $1,300, and 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 I was home at a decent time today, right? And it's like I know I done came far, right? And people may say, "Hey, bro, you done came too far to quit," but it's hard, man. Like I wouldn't suggest doing what I done to nobody, right? I wouldn't suggest it, right? I mean, man, I wouldn't suggest it, right? Because I prayed for both jobs, right? Like while I was in the academy, I prayed that I was able to graduate. God answered that prayer, right? And when I was like 5, 6 years old, I prayed to be a truck driver, right? And just imagine, I just wanted to be a truck driver. I wanted to drive trucks. I wanted to drive 18 wheelers. That's it. I didn't pray to God to bless me with a business and to let me be an owner operator, to have my truck and trailer paid off. I didn't pray for none of that stuff. I just prayed to be a truck driver, right? So it's like now, I'm here, and it's like, believe me, I'm thankful, and I'm just blessed to be able to you know like I have a nice amount of vacation days and sick days, and you know, like it's it's just hard, right? But I got faith. I know God is gonna get me through, and that's the blessings of it, right? The blessings of it is, uh, I know God is gonna get me through, right? But me, Johnny McGee, um, I still want to be in control, right? And having faith, you can't be in control, right? You can't be in control. You gotta let God. You got to give it all to God, right? So yesterday, I wanted to be in control. So I knew I was taking off today. So I turned in my paperwork, and the load that I was supposed to get for today, I booked it and everything. It was paying pretty good, and everything was good to go. Then I got the call that the load had been canceled last night. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. So now I'm stressing, right? Because like I had to come up with $600 for my tag for the year, right? And that's due on the 31st. I gotta have it post dated by the 31st, the payment. So like I always like my retirement job comes first, right? And I be feeling sometimes it's like God telling me, like, look, bro, look what all I gave you, and you still holding on to something that I bless you with something else that can get you by, and you still just doing what you want to do. And so I had to get in the truck to make that money, and I gotta pay my insurance, and then I gotta pay my credit card back for using it last month to pay my insurance for last month. So I got a lot of money I gotta pay back to the business because I be giving all my time to the retirement job, right? Just trying to finish strong, trying to just finish it, and and I get it now. I get why people at a certain mark, you on the outside looking in, and you be like, damn man, why they just didn't finish what they had started, right? Why they just didn't finish? They were so close to the finish line. Why they just didn't finish? But sometimes God just blesses you so much, so you just have to walk away and do what God wants you to do, right? And that's the spot that I'm in, right? That's the spot that I'm in. Now I know if I stay, I'll be set for the rest of my life, right? And I know if I leave, I'm still gonna be set for the rest of my life because how I done set things up. So it's like, man, like you're just between a rock and a hard spot, right? So that's just how life is with me, man. Like, cause you gotta realize, right? Like I said, y'all do the math, right? So 2 days, 1,300, right? 2 days, 1,300, and 2 weeks, 14 days. I'm gonna bring home like 18 or 1,900. And it just, man, it's just like, what the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing? And I take it all. I take it all in. Like I'm just waiting on God to see what. I'm just waiting. I'm being patient. So that's just a little bit of insight into it, man. Like your time is valuable, man. I look at you know like my responses on Facebook lately, right? I still have people that challenge me, my beliefs, my political beliefs, my political affiliation. Of course, I'm gonna be vocal about how I vote, right? And I'm not trying to force anybody to become a Republican. That's not even my style. Like, just because you're a Democrat, don't mean that I hate you, right? Just because you post something, you hate Trump and you hate Republicans, it don't excite me enough to comment on your post, right? And it's like some people are so, they say Trump supporters are like all these cult people. But I follow a guy, man, and I'm talking about like every day. I'm like, man, this motherfucker ain't got a life. Excuse the French. I'm trying not to curse that much, but it's like this dude don't have a life. Like every day he's posting something about Trump. And it's like, bro, Trump is really living inside your head. I don't want nobody living inside my head like that, right? I don't. I don't want nobody living inside my head like that. And it's like another post I did. Is basically, this is the post. It was basically like Democrats tell you to live within your means, and Republicans, was able to get no tax on tips and no tax on overtime if you make a certain amount, right? Oh man, I had people come on there telling me this and that. Oh, they're not making that much. It's not going to be this much. But a person like me, I still pick pennies up. If I see a penny on the ground, I'm picking that penny up. That's 1 penny that I didn't have. It's 1 cent more to becoming a millionaire, right? You leave the penny there. I'm not. So if the tax break that Trump was able to pass and get people to vote on it and get it passed and get to his desk so he can sign it gives a person $1, I am happy, right? I am happy that that one person or whoever it affects was able to get $1 more than they had, period, right? Because we pay taxes for everything. Everything is taxed. And y'all go to the polls. And the best thing that ever happened, right? Oh, man. If you don't want something to pass, just say Trump said, or the governor of Louisiana right now, you put their name on it, and it's something that gonna benefit somebody, but you don't want it to pass, hey, just put their name on it, and it ain't gonna pass. They can say, hey, man, what we're gonna do is people over 65 will not pay any sales tax, no type of tax. Home, if once you make 65, you put their name on it, I'm telling you, just what I told you, 65 years old, you pay no more taxes, but you put their names on it, those people will go to the poll and oppose it. It's just that simple. And it's like, wow. And maybe, and like I tell people, I'm one-sided too. I can admit that I'm one-sided. I look at stuff that Democrats do, and it could be good, but I just don't give it that much attention to find out the goodness in it, right? Because, it's just like fool me once, uh, fool me once, whatever, fool me twice, shame on me, some shit like that, right? Whatever. And the Democrats have fooled me for a long time, right? And just for the record, right, when Hurricane Katrina hit, how they did the people of Louisiana, New Orleans, man, that's unforgivable. Like I tell people all the time, I grew up in the ninth ward, right? I grew up in the ninth ward. The houses that I stayed in, right, because we was renting, we wasn't homeowners, all destroyed, right? And you can still find Katrina residue all these years later. It's like you go to the lower ninth ward, you still got vacant lots, man, that's not coming back. Then you have people come trying to build these houses and using the wrong material, and the stuff is just falling apart. And it's like, oh man, it's just, I see how they done my people, right? I see how the hood operate. I see how every other race can come into the hood and thrive. But the people that was born there and dependent on the government there to take care of them, they are barely. It's just sad to me, right? It's just sad to me, and I wish I could just wake everybody mindset up and say, you know what, bro, you don't need the government. You could do it all yourself. You could do it yourself, right? Because what the government is gonna offer you, you could get it. You could get it yourself. You could get it on your own. I'm a product of it, right? I'm a product of it. I grew up there. You know what I'm saying? You have to want to change. And I was riding today, and I was like, man, I was really a wasteful person, I'm gonna say I'm still wasteful, but I'm getting better, right? Because and when I talk about wasteful, like I used to want the Jabos, the Reeboks, the all the sound in the car. I used to, that was my everything. I didn't have no financial knowledge of life, man. I didn't put nothing away for tomorrow, right? I didn't know nothing about generational wealth because I was programmed to just rent a house and, you know, don't own it, rent it. That's how I was brought up. So, man, breaking that cycle, that curse, man, it's hard. You get people that start to look at you different, family, friends, and that's why, like, and I don't want it's I don't want everybody to suffer, but for my safety and my well-being of my protecting my energy, folks suffer, right? And I don't think they suffer because I don't make events or make time. It's just, like, time is valuable, man. And like if we not sitting around talking about how we gonna do better, how we gonna grow, how we gonna leave something for our kids, how we gonna leave something for the next generation, how we gonna start a business. How are we gonna grow? I really don't have time for that, man. Like I probably, it's 2 times a year that I waste time. That's on vacation. I waste time, and for my family reunion that I go to. I just waste time there with the people that I just go there. That's the time that I waste. You know that I'm willing to waste, right? Because when I'm around family, a lot of them don't want to talk about business. I'm cool with that. But and if say like this Saturday, right? I could just go shucking job somewhere and be around people that's not about growth, and I waste time, right? And I don't, and that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, right? Because this weekend I got so much stuff I gotta do, right? Like um like today I had a short notice check-in, right? Good thing is me and my wife went and cleaned the house up. We had a 4-day stay, and you know we went and got the house together. And usually what we'll do is if we know we want to have like another 4-day stay or whatnot, we'll just go, you know, clean it up after the people leave do the sheets and everything. And we wouldn't do a total clean until we know somebody was coming. But this time I was like, we've been having short notices, so let's just get it clean, and that way it'll be ready for the next guest, right? If we have a short notice like we did tonight. So, and that's what I'm doing this weekend. It's like I'm going out, do another deep cleaning, deep cleaning. I got to resupply the water, snacks, and stuff like that. Um, and that's how I spend my time. I spend my time on things that's gonna bring me money, right? Financial gain, right? Uh, like stocks, man. I've been looking at, like Warren Buffett says, man, just buy it and leave it. But I got this stock, man. I got in it for like $6 a share, and it pays weekly dividends, right? So I had been building on it, but then it took a big dip. So I had lost some money on it, but it still pays weekly dividends, but not as much as it was in the beginning. So, and I'm still investing in it because right now it's cheap, and rolling the dice. Hopefully it goes back up, but every week I get a few pennies from that, and it's just so much stuff that I do now that I didn't do or know about years ago. So therefore, I am a changed person, right? I am changed. I'm not the same dude that I was back in 2016. When I go, like I said, I go back as far as 2016, right? You know, and that's when I really got, started learning about politics after Obama got out of office, and I seen that the hood was still the same, and it just showed me that, you know, man, it take a lot to change the hood, and the people in the hood have to want better for themselves, and it have to be a way for them to be able to get access to the capital that uh the Arabs get when they come put their clothing stores in the hood, when they come put their gas stations in the hood, the corner stores, like when the Asians put their Chinese spots in the hood, um, you know. So we have to be able to learn that, teach that to people, and it's just like I'm not forcing my kids to go to college. I ain't forcing none of them to go. Like one of my daughters, we working on her going to CDL school, so it's just that it's we gotta break the cycle, man. Like, believe me, it's like interview Dame Dash did with Jason Lee. He was like, man, we still operate on these, teaching these kids this old stuff from Thomas Jefferson days. Man, life has evolved so much, man. It's new knowledge out there that these kids need to learn. And they doing a study that the cell phones are making kids dumber. Well, let's make them smarter. They got so many knowledgeable games on cell phones. So yeah, it's just so much knowledge out there these days that, man, no kid have to be dumb. You have to guide them, right? Guide them, mold them, and really really shape a kid into how you want them to be. And once they get 18, like my daughter, she's 18 right now. Oh, you're grown up. Like if you don't want to live under in this house under my rules, you can leave anytime you want. I'm not holding nobody hostage, right? But you don't have to leave. But it's rules. You know what I'm saying? So in me, I'm pretty lenient. Like, you're 18. The only thing I ask is that you don't fuck up in life, man. Like, I tell my kids like this. No smoking, weed, no doing drugs, right? No weed, no fentanyl, no crack, none of that. And when you old enough to drink, don't be a sloppy drunk, you know, and just be respectful. That's it. Be respectful. And you can be you can be a pretty decent human being. But and then like I tell people all the time, but what do I really know, right? What do I really know? Like when I tell people I never smoked weed before in my life, they be like, bro, you lying. I'm like, man, I never smoked weed before in my life. My grandma told me I smoked weed, I smoked crack. And believe me, I seen what crack did. And I seen what weed do to people. So I'm good, man. Like whatever your vice is, if you want to do heroin, you want to do crack, whatever you want to do, hey man, do it. However you want to vote, do it. Whoever you want to sleep with, do it. Right? I don't have to live with your consequences. I don't have to live with your consequences. Right? If you ask me, Johnny, should I do it? I'm gonna say no. But it's your life, right? It's your life. Do what you want with it. Do what you want with it because I don't know what's after debt. I don't know if you get I don't know if it go into overtime and you get more time. I don't know. But for me, hey man, when I go, I'm prepared to go. And that's why I be trying to tell my wife, my kids, hey, just listen to what I'm telling you. Look at what I'm doing. Just be there so you can see what I'm doing when I do go. Because like I said, I know for a fact that like nobody has came back to me and gave me game, right? In a dream or whatnot. I don't recall a dream like that. So that's that, man. So man, just live life, man, and take the haters as they come. They don't last for long, man, because they be on to the next thing. That's one thing about my haters, man. I look at their page, and when I have some time, I look and I be like, damn, they just be all over the place. Oh, Iran this, oh, free Iran, and all this, and Black Lives Matter, and don't kill the grasshoppers, kill the cows because the environment. It's like, man, they just be all over the place. I be like, man, how y'all get that energy to focus on so much shit that don't mean nothing to you, that ain't bringing you no financial gain, no growth, no knowledge? Like, and then they be experts on it, right? They become experts on it. And I'm like, God damn. You hear the politician saying, hey, they gave us this bill and it's 500 pages long, and they gave it to us an hour before they wanted us to pass it. And you suckers know everything about the bill, how bad the bill is, and this and that. It's 500 pages. And you mean to tell me that you read 500 pages of the bill? I can tell you I ain't. I can tell you I didn't. Right? Only thing I'm going on is what Fox News said. Now, are you gonna be are you gonna say the same? Because right now you claiming to be an expert, and I know for a fact you're not an expert on it because you didn't read it all. You just going by what CNN told you. So that's why I laugh a lot at people, man. That's why I laugh a lot at my haters, man. It's just like with the healthcare thing, right? Oh man, when they shut down the government for healthcare, oh man, they cried and cried. Oh, this is gonna affect this gonna affect that. Oh, without Obamacare, oh Lord, Obamacare help me this, Obamacare help me that. Oh Lord, Trump is the worst. Obamacare is the best. How can they do that to me? Oh, I need it. And now it's silence on healthcare. It's silence on healthcare. Is healthcare fixed? Hell no. But right now, it's silent because the media, CNN is silent on healthcare. Like right now, CNN is talking about the Iran war. Nobody even talks about Russia and Ukraine no more. Because you remember, oh, Trump is for Putin, oh, blah, blah, blah. Nobody even talk about that no more. That's why I say, y'all, I just can't take people like that serious, bro. Because everything that's in the media is so important to you. But it's not important to you. And like me, I can tell you, that shit ain't important to me. Like one of my homeboys I went to school with. I'd be like, bro, is that affecting you any? No, man. Like, all right then. Like, I hope when y'all post this stuff, y'all are doing it to get monetized and paid off of it. Because I pray that y'all don't believe this stuff that y'all be posting. But now you know what? I'm gonna say I don't pray. That I don't pray nothing for nobody, right? When people say pray for me, believe me, I'm not. I'm not praying for you. I'm not. Like I'm really not, because I have learned that the only person that can pray for you is yourself. Is yourself, right? And now when I say I'm not gonna pray for you, that means I'm not gonna pray uh for anything, you know, bad for you. So I'm not praying anything bad for you, and you know whatever good happened to you, that I applaud that, because you may have something, and I pray, and I think I'm doing God's work by praying for you. That so, and this is an example I give. Say for instance, your light bill due, right? And your light bill $300, and I say, God, please, uh, let this person get their light bill paid, right? And that's it. And I walk away. Now, your light bill for that month don't get paid. But God heard my prayer and he paid your light bill 3 years down the line on that prayer there. So that's why I say don't pray for me. Don't send no prayers my way. You keep your prayers. You keep them. You keep them over there with you. Don't send them to me. I don't want them. I don't want them, because I don't learn about asking God for stuff. Even myself, when I say, please, can I get this? And I don't put a date time on it. It could come anytime, you know. And oh man, I don't stress myself out, and then here it come. So that's one thing about prayer, man. That's one thing about prayer. Be careful with it, how you pray, and who you ask to pray for you, because they got a lot of haters out there. That's why, you know, you will never see me post on Facebook, please say a prayer for me, my kids, or whatnot, because you demons that hate me will try to pray against my kids. That's why I don't play with y'all. Y'all be good, man. Y'all stay right there. Like I said, I protect my energy, man. I'm at the house. I'm at the house. I'm not in the street. I'm not in the club. I'm at the house. When I'm off work, I'm at home. Oh, I'm at one of my properties working on something. But I ain't in the street with all that energy that I don't know nothing about. So that's just me, man. Like I tell you, y'all do what y'all want to do. Hey, you want to go take a trip around the world? Go ahead. Go. Don't listen to me. Don't be bored. Don't be a boring soul like me. I'm good with the way my life's set up, right? Because you know, in my house, I got the movie thing where I can look at all the movies. Got the big old projector in my living room, surround sound. I got a nice, comfortable bed. I got an air condition. I got food in my refrigerator. Uh, and then when I come into my studio here, you know, I got all these Hot Wheels I can look at. Got my little cold drink refrigerator right there. I got Hot Wheels all over the place. I got a I think that's a 50-inch TV over there. I got the PS what's the man, the PS5, yeah, the latest PS5 thing. Uh I got Madden. So I'm good, man. I am good. Like I am great. I am good. I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm comfortable in my life. I'm comfortable being at home. And I don't want nobody disturbing my peace. And I'm not going to disturb yours. Now, I think I hit all the topics that I wanted to talk about today. Now, I'm going to leave y'all with this one, man. I'm going to leave y'all with this one. And y'all done heard me say this a lot of times. I ain't going to say a million. And I always go back to the book of Job, man. If I get to wake up tomorrow, whatever come with it, I just pray. I pray to God that God keep the fence around me, to let the devil not kill me, right? I don't even want to go through what Job went through. But if I have to go through it, I pray to God that I could just keep the faith that Job had, man. And that story there, man, it stick with me all the time. And I'm here to tell you that there is a higher being, positive energy out there that really blesses you and give you everything that you want. You just gotta believe, and you just gotta do a little work to get it, man. And you'll be all right. And I can testify to that. I can stand 10 toes down on that. Cause I'm living proof of it, man. So like I said, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Y'all be good. Y'all be blessed, man. Most important part about life, try not to stress with it. Love y'all.